Hey yo, welcome to Big Easy Life. Cemetery tours are a major attraction here in New Orleans. They show us a unique cultural and historic look at our city. So today, I'm going to take you to Metairie Cemetery and tell you about its odd history and discuss some of its notable residents. I'm standing in Metairie Cemetery. This is a location of stately beauty that should be on your list of cemeteries to visit. It sits on a high section of ground known as Metairie Ridge. The ridge follows the course of Bayou Metairie, which is how it got its name. It's actually in New Orleans, not in Metairie itself. In 1838, a group of investors from the Metairie Jockey Club chose this location to build a horse racing track, naming it the Metairie Racecourse. The racetrack thrived in antebellum years, but was closed during the Civil War, and it was used as a troop camp. It never regained its status in society. It became Metairie Cemetery in 1872, but the story that is told on how and why are well worth telling. Charles T. Howard moved to New Orleans before the Civil War. He was a lucrative businessman and was a major partner in the first Louisiana lottery. The lottery did not enamor Howard with many of the local gentry, and no matter what he tried, he could not gain entry into the city's most elusive club, Metairie Jockey Club. Howard vowed he would buy the racetrack and clubhouse and turn them into a graveyard. He got his chance to make good on this threat when the track went bankrupt after the Civil War. If you look at this aerial shot of the ground, you can still see the track as it was in its racing heyday. Howard didn't envision Metairie Cemetery as a commoner's burial ground. The interior portion of the racetrack's infield was sectioned off and sold to wealthy families in the community. The elaborate tombs built in this section became known as Millionaire's Row. Being a cemetery that has catered to some of the more affluent in the town, the list of who's who is extensive. The office of the cemetery will actually give you a tour flyer to make your way around for your visit easier. Two of the largest burial sites in Metairie Cemetery were built by and for veterans of the Civil War. The Army of Northern Virginia, Louisiana Division, Benevolent Association, built a tomb in the eastern curve of the racetrack's infield interior. Atop stands a 38-foot column, upon which is a statue of Lieutenant General Thomas Stonewall Jackson. This tomb was dedicated on May 10, 1881. The other large military tomb was built by the Association of the Army of Tennessee, Louisiana Division. They chose a spot near what was originally in the cemetery's main entrance. A sculptor of General Albert Johnson on his horse Fire Eater, who commanded the Army of Tennessee and was killed in the Battle of Shiloh, adorns the tomb. The highest ranking officer buried in this tomb is none other than PGT Borogod. Next, the Moriarty tomb, with a marble monument with a height of 60 feet tall, is very prominent and worth seeing. This is interesting because it required the construction of a temporary special rail spur to transport the monument's building material to the cemetery. Then there's the memorial of Police Chief David Hennessy, whose murder in 1890 sparked a riot after his final words, "Day goes," to answer who shot him. Other historic New Orleanians that are laid to rest here include Tom Benson, the owner of New Orleans Saints and New Orleans Pelicans, William C.C. Claiborne, the first U.S. governor of Louisiana, Al Copeland, founder of Popeyes, Ruth Fertel, founder of Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, Jim Garrison, New Orleans district attorney made infamous in the dealings with the JFK assassination, Al Hurt, the jazz trumpeter, Grace King, the famous author, Harry Lee, former sheriff of Jefferson Parish, Chet Morrison, the former mayor of New Orleans, Alton Ochsner, surgeon and co-founder of the Ochsner Clinics of New Orleans, Mel Ott, Hall of Fame Major League Baseball player, PBS Pinchback, African-American governor of Louisiana, Louis Prima, band leader extraordinaire, and John Schwegman, supermarket pioneer and member of both houses of the Louisiana State Legislature. I hope you've enjoyed our look at another one of our historic cemeteries. This place definitely should be on your list if you come to visit. I hope you'll comment below with any other location you'd like to see us cover. Please take a few minutes to visit our website at bigeasylife.org and our This Day in History shorts we do every day on social media sites. As always, thanks for watching and thanks for being part of our Big Easy Life.